What the?
This is, by the way, the same variation that Fabiano played against him. Both, I believe, in classical and in the rapid matchup. But in the classical, I think he started with castle, followed by knight to c6. This weird knight to c6, e5
Castles. Now, I mean, everybody and his brother has been playing c5.
c5, yes.
For decades, maybe centuries, I don't know. But if you told me you want to play b6, I get it. If you told me you want to play knight c6, I get it. Castle c5, a6. That for me is a real head scratcher. That I like.
I think he's going to win a few minutes because Ray, he's such a perfect player who tries to find the perfect moves.
Exactly. Only once.
Only once.
Only once?
Who blundered a6?
right. That's the question.
I mean, it was a touch move, a finger failure.
Yes.
Who was it? You don't know. Okay. But a7, a6.
Really, one time.
So what happened was we were in the 1994 Moscow Olympiad, and they had this beautiful stage for, let's say, the top 20 teams.
Yes.
But if you weren't on the top 20 boards, you went down into this room where they literally had plastic patio-style chairs. And our team started badly. We eventually got back on stage, but we looked at each other and said, guys, we got to play well because we don't want to go back down into the basement. Let's play really, really good.
So you see, at least the conditions
We
are
were
the same for
motivated by the
players.
conditions. a7, a6. I'm still disappointed. Ray say, come on. You're wasting a tempo. So let me transpose into a position with h2, h4, where you got this dubious move, a6. Frankly, I thought he would play bishop e3. Like, that is always going to be a useful move. h4, you're not 100% sure of knight f3. Maybe you're not 100% sure of that bishop e3 rather fits in with just about everything. c5. Coach, come on, join this.
A very
this
cool
is
idea.
crazy.
Right.
What's going on here? a6?
It's an objectively dubious way.
Of course.
But again, this is rapid.
Right?
It's not classical. You don't have all the time in the world trying
To
to
solve
figure things
all
out.
your problems, right?
c5, queen f3 is a very cool move in this position.
Queen f3.
Not the move
Let's
that you
create a
think
threat
about.
of checkmate, yes?
Yes.
At least for the moment.
If I castle,
If you castle, probably h5 is coming.
Yeah,
I have a
feel-
feeling you're gonna get checkmate.
So I'm not enthusiastic about castles e6.
Right, and now I'm happy that my queen is out, ready to swing on third rank and create some problems on the h file after a castle. Now I go knight e2.
Knight e2. You don't. Bishop g5 is okay. Knight e2. I like knight e2. That's a useful move. You're defending the pawn on d4. Okay, I'll continue.
Put some pressure.
Now bishop e3.
And now
We
bishop
play this type of positions.
Wow. Well, but
So what do you do?
brownie points
Brownie
here.
points
Yes.
for Anastasia. I
Thank
see
you
what
for
you mean.
reminding me, Yasser. It's always a pleasure. And Irina as well.
I got that one too.
It's still not over, of course. I mean,
No.
they keep playing, but
With an extra pawn and a very, very powerful king, yes, this should be over at the end.
and also this rook is x rook, and
Exactly.
and white's rook is defensive on the two.
Exactly. That's it.
Really hard play, but it's also time. Look at time. I mean, 5 minutes 40 seconds for Levon.
But guys, this really feels to me like it's a return to form of Levon. Thus far, he is really impressed. It's not just his results, but his play has also been spot on.
I agree, yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he's been having a rough patch
Exactly.
in his career, down to probably his lowest rating in a very long time.
I thought it was a typo.
Right.
His rating, the last time I looked at his rating.
27-25. That's not the Levon that we know.
But don't you have this rule if you're married, you lose, I don't know, 100 points?
Oh, that's cruel. That is cruel. Yeah. And by the way, in this game,
Look at this! Look at this!
This is like kind of
This
poking
was
his
really
pawn
funny.
forward as if it's over. King takes and Blitz has started, and Ray knows this is just like, oh, it's gone. It's not even close. It's just gone. He knows this is over.
Oh,
And he's
These are
thinking to
emotions.
himself, how am I going to come back after 2-0? Yuck. By
yeah,
the way,
shaking his head.
the black king can come now all the way just to the queen side and win the pawn.
Probably it was a draw, that's why he cannot kind of believe that he lost he's losing his ending.
King 2.
And king goes
three.
all the way to c3, yes.
And we're going to move to the blitz because this is
Set. This is
yeah.
set for Ray.
It's gone. It's gone. Well, he's going to be losing his rook after king c3, and that means 2-0 in the match.
And it means that he needs to win both games to stay in the match tomorrow. And he'll
Yes.
play a classical game, rapid
and a
game,
rapid game.
and